Hey guys, welcome back. I'm doing some more stuff to the 59 Impala. I noticed that the steering wheel's loose. So I need to pull it apart and see if that nut is tightened enough. If I were to guess, it's probably a little loose. And in order to get this, you have to, there's two screws on the back side here. You have to take those off, which will release this plate right here so that you can get to the nut underneath it. The center part should come out. And we have our nut right here. And I think that's all it is just needs a little bit of tightening. I don't know if maybe it slid back, or I don't know what happened, but I don't think that nut's tight enough. So I'm going to grab a socket and tighten that nut up. I'm going to try tightening it by hand rather than an impact. Yeah, it's really loose. There we go. I don't know why it was loose. Must have just forgot to tighten it, I guess. Okay, problem fixed. That was installation error on my part. I must have just put it on there and just never tightened it the rest of the way. You don't want to over tighten it, but you don't want any play in the steering wheel. You don't want it shaking back and forth at all. So all I had to do is maybe a turn and a half and it tightened right up. So now I'm going to put that plate back on, and then I'm going to work on pulling these back corners off right here. See that? That's not going to fly. So I'm going to take it apart and put more of that black goop stuff between the stud and the body itself, and it should stop that from happening. So there's like it's a 3M strip caulk, and must not have put enough on these two studs back here, because what will happen is when you put enough on those studs, it'll keep it from wanting to rock back and forth. So I'm gonna put that steering wheel back together, come back here, we'll pop out those two, put more of that on, and then I forgot a nut right here on this last one up here. I got to put a stud in there too, actually. The stud's what's missing. So I got to probably take that molding at least halfway off so I can slide a stud in there. So around that stud is good. This is just some 3M strip caulk, and this, it gets real sticky, and it'll really hold this together once it's in there. I gotta tighten that back up. But once that gets in the sun, that'll be nice and sturdy now. So I'm gonna go ahead and tighten this up. Do the exact same thing to the other side. This is all just little dumb stuff. Just a little bit of tightening of stuff here and there, and that's about it. There was actually a stud in there, but it was spinning, so it never tightened all the way. So I had to make a new stud for it because that's such a small opening there. I put that new black caulk on there as well. So now hopefully Find the damn hole. All right, well, I'm going to try to get this put on, tighten it down, and then I'll be back. Okay, that's back on and tightened down. Now it's not loose in the front anymore. Now I got to fix this weather stripping on the driver's side door. It came loose on this part right in here. So right along here, there are plastic pegs, but the pegs popped out of the holes. So what I'm going to do is add a little bit of glue as well, just to keep, once the pegs go back in, the glue is going to help hold it. Usually, you know, it's a hit or miss sometimes if you have to use the glue or not. But I'll check the other door too, just to make sure that that's on. So I'm just going to put some glue here. It's not all stuck in here. Getting closer to the wet sanding and buffing. That'll be the final thing I do on here. So that's in place again and glued. And if you look up here, this. I don't know why that's like that. Out too far. It's got to go that way. So let me work on that for a little bit, see what I come up with that. Okay, that is fixed. So there are clips on the side of this weather stripping, okay? And they slide in from the outside in, and it was not in all the way up here. The clips were not slid all the way over, so I had to tap it over with a flat piece of wood to get it to move over. So now that's in place there. All right. Okay, so that is another thing off the list. I still have to put the molding on the passenger seat, or the passenger side front seat. So I'm going to take care of that now. All right, guys, the moldings on the rear are fixed. The molding on the trunk lid is fixed. The weather stripping's fixed. The seat is completely together. Steering wheel's tightened. So basically that's all I have left to do is adjust the shifter and start wet sanding and buffing, guys. And that'll be it. So this weekend I should have it done. I don't see why not. So it's just another kind of a quick video showing you I got a few more things done and we're really close to the finish line, guys. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you wouldn't mind hitting the thumbs up, there's gonna be a lot of content coming here in the near future. So hopefully you guys stay subscribed and more videos will be soon, guys. Thanks for watching.